Thank you so much to Card Market for sponsoring today's video.
Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. My name is Filipa. Today I'm going to be playing Standard Best of 1, and guess what? We are building more decks around decks that were maybe tier 3 in the past and were in the shadows, and now because of bans, because of rotation, suddenly these decks are more than alive. They're thriving, they're flourishing in Standard, and Ketramose is one of those. So Ketramose, not that old of a card. It's from Ether Drift at 3 mana 4/4. Menace, lifelink, indestructible. It is very good but cannot attack or block unless there are 7 or more cards in exile. That's exactly what this deck wants to do. Put cards in exile. There's a lot of ways to do so. And whenever 1 or more cards are put in exile from the graveyard or the battlefield during your turn, you draw a card and you lose a life. So this is an engine by itself, and since Sunfall was one of the cards that rotated out, there's a lot of less ways to exile now in Standard, I feel like, and that makes me really happy. So this deck first has 4 Steam Reap. This is a new card from Edge of Eternities. These commons and uncommons from the set are doing quite well, I feel like. There's a lot of those that started appearing. This one is just for 1 mana enchantment. Whenever enters exile, target non-land permanent and opponent controls with mana value 2 or less until this end leaves the battlefield. So very good for just 1 mana. You know, cut down is no longer in Standard. This is a great replacement that even works better with Ketramose because of this draw ability of Ketramose. We have 3 Get Lost. I mean, it doesn't exile, but it's still a great card to have in this meta. Still a very strong removal spell. We have 3 Strategic Betrayal. Now, this card from Tarkir Dragonstorm works well, I feel like, because there are so many ways to reanimate from the graveyard. There's reanimation decks right now. There's lots of ways to get some interaction with the graveyard, like the Graveyard Golgari Beans deck, and this is a way to stop those decks because target opponent exile creature they control and their graveyard. Also works great against like Gruul Delirium, so a lot of situations where this not only is feeding your Ketramose, but is also stopping your opponent's strategy. So great card. We have 4 Tombs. This card I really like. Eventually you're going to exile it, so that works well with Ketramose as well, and it does let you gain life eventually. It really tries to find the card that you're looking for, so great artifact to have in your deck. 2 Pinnacle Starcage. So this is a new card from Edge of Eternities. Excited to play it. Whenever this artifact enters, you're going to exile all artifacts and creatures with mana value 2 or less until this leaves the battlefield. Now, this is like a temporary lockdown, let's say. Since temporary lockdown did rotate out, this is kind of the replacement. And for 8 mana, you can put each card exiled this artifact into its owner's graveyard. Then you create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact for each card put into the graveyard this way, and you sacrifice this. So very interesting card for sure. I love that. We have 3 Bezas that can gain us back life, make us fishes, just such a versatile card. The End as well, a way to exile if you're low on life. It only costs 2 mana. It also deals with planeswalkers, which can be relevant because there's some around like Elspeth, Kaido, sometimes Yugin, so love to see The End here. It works amazing with Ketramose. Ashiok. Now, this is a card that I'm very excited to see play again. This is one of my favorite planeswalkers, y'all, and I mean, I'm glad to play it. 5 mana, it has 5 loyalty. If you would pay life while your library has at least that many cards, exile that many cards from the top of library instead of paying life. This can work fine, for example, with the Shock land. So instead of you paying 2 life for the land to come untapped, you exile the top 2 cards of the library. And yeah, that's going to work pretty well with your Ashiok. +1, look at the top cards of the library, exile one of them and put the other in your hand. Then -2, you're going to create 2 1/1 Black Nightmare creature tokens with, at the beginning of combat on your turn, if a card was put into exile this turn, you put a +1/+1 counter on this token, so very nice. And then -7. I like that one. Target player exiles the top X cards of their library, where X is the total mana value of cards you want to exile. So you just like mill your opponent to that. I love this ultimate. I don't know why, I just do. 3 Deadly Cover Up. Love that. You can collect evidence. That's exiling card from your graveyard is going to trigger Ketramose. You manage to get rid of all the board except Ketramose because it has indestructible, and then you get to go to your opponent's, exile something from their graveyard or even their hand, and you know, I just love this card so much, and it's just you know, Ketramose, Deadly Cover-Up, name a more iconic duo. We have Cease is a nice way to exile cards from the graveyard, gain life. That will obviously draw you a card, and then you can draw from Ketramose as well if it's in the battlefield. Overlord, love Overlord, it's a very nice Orzhov card, we are playing it. And for lands, it's pretty much what you're used to in Orzhov. We did gain that Godless Shrine, a Godless Shrine, which is very nice. And also we have the Restless Fortress as another way to attack and drain some life. I have a lot of expectations for this deck. Let me know what you think in the comments. And without further ado, let's play some games. Okay, I go first. I'm going to keep it. Even though I don't have black yet, I do have the Tome, and that can help me out, so let's try that. Okay, let's see what they're playing. Oh, wow. That can be bad. I need lands. Good thing at least I have some removal. Okay, at least it's not like the Fable Passage or something. I might need to do an upkeep scry as well, if I don't find the land here. Okay, we found it, that's good. Oof. So I could go now for the elves. But I can just wait, I guess. Even maybe draw with the Tome, because if I do get that another white source, then I can Beza, hopefully hold me out for a bit. Okay, that thing needs to die though. I mean, it's not that bad yet. I guess I can wait. They probably also have protection by the way that they played it, you know? Yeah, they left 1 mana up, kinda sus. Okay, let's see if I get that land. The Deadly Cover-Up is good though. Ugh, Ketramose is so good, but we need the land. Okay, we got there. We got there. That's something, that's good. That's powerful. Now let's just not die to that Hydra. They for sure have a Veil. Or a Royal Treatment, you know? You just know it. Yep, and the fact that they're using it now makes me concerned. Very concerned. Yep, that's bad. That'll be 12, okay. You'd find a way to board wipe, basically. We do gain some life, which is nice. Come on. That's... I mean, that does help, but it does not take care of the Hydra, which is the most concerning one. Okay, that should work. I do have to do some damage, but that should work. Let's attack first. Okay. That's good, that's good, that's good. Oof. I always get scared when I play against his deck. Yeah, Bristly Bill is tough, but we do have the Get Loss and so on. Ooh, that's even better, because if they have protection, it doesn't work. Okay. Okay. That's very good. Let's just play these Overlord, start putting a threat of our own. You have so much removal. Oh, Ketramose, and it's already online, which is nice. Okay, we just need a couple of turns and we'll get there. Just don't do anything, let us win. Okay, that is not good enough. Yay! Easy game. Okay, opponent goes first. I think we can keep this because we do have quite a bit of options. Oh, they start strong. Okay. Well, good thing I have the Pinnacle Starcage, but yeah, this is going to be a fast one. Wow. Kinda tough. That's a good one. I think I just go for Tome first, because next turn I can do... I should have done this one before, but I think it's fine. Yeah, they keep going. Damn. Just classic burn. Unfortunately, this is kind of a nombo with the Tomb, so I have to decide exactly what I want to do. Okay, let's think. Oh yeah. If it has the name of the deck, usually that means that you want it. You want to get as many cards in exile as possible, so that our Ketramose can start attacking and blocking as soon as possible as well. They probably have some damage, that's fine. Shock, okay. This Mazemind Tome eventually will gain me life, which is nice. Hopefully soon enough. They only have one card left. That's the only good part of it. Get Lost might be decent. Yeah, I guess Get Lost is decent. And I can also draw a card from the Tomb. Plus the Get Lost, I think that's fine. That's a bit scary. Okay, but the good news is that we very soon will start gaining some life. Which I gotta love to see. I'm just going to again keep the Get Lost, this time have the Tomb to gain some life. And it's looking good. It's looking good, y'all. I don't want to jinx it. But Mono Red cannot deal the same amount of damage it once did. So they're saving this show off. Which is fair. So I can Ketramose and keep the Get Lost. This is 2 spells away only. Exile cards away, I guess, not spells, to be online, let's say. And they don't go for it. Okay, Beza is great because it gives me 2 mana for Get Lost, but also will gain me some life. Okay, we're at 14, so I would say we are doing fine. Again, Mono Red doesn't have the explosion it once had. Okay, so that's fine. The Frenzy. The Deadly Cover-Up is also interesting, because I can exile cards from my grave and then... It's kind of awkward if they're not playing anything. I'll just pass because I have the charm. I can get Beza back, I guess. Beza is nice, gains me more life. I don't know. I mean, they're doing well not playing that Sleek Shot because I just have removal for it, but it's still kind of annoying. I think they're just flooding. I'm going to start attacking. I don't need to be careful anymore. I do have the Restless Fortress. I'm at 18, you know, doing good. And now I'm the one with the most life. That's nice. I still have 2 mana because of the treasure. An Ashiok would be so good, by the way. Okay, a second Slick Shot. They really want to like do a 1-turn kill or something. Which I guess does make sense. I mean, I'm thinking if there's something I can do. I guess I could do the... Nah, I'll just attack. They're very close to dying and I'm doing good. Yeah, I can only kill 1 though. So hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Oh. Wait a second. Maybe this is Rakdos Burn after all. Yeah, but it's not enough. Sure, 9 damage is scary, but I'm not even going to let that happen. I'll take 6, go to 13. Then I'll finish the game. Yeah, not much that these maps can do. This is GG. Pyromancer. This card, like, if you are from the old times, you know, this used to be such a card in mono red. With Goblin Chainwheeler. That was a time. GG. Yes, please. I like this. I do need the land, but 3rd land. Oh, my baby. Okay, this is so risky. But we do have the Mazemind Tome, right? We kind of gotta believe. I do have Deadly Cover-Up, so maybe I'll just try to go for it. Just give me a land. Okay, I can kill that, it's not a big deal. Okay. That's good. That's good. So I can even draw a card from Tome, which probably I'll do. We'll get rid of that Primate first. We're controlling the Sin. That's okay, but it's not crazy. Okay, so they will basically draw a card. I'm fine with that. Beza is nice, but I do need a land. Okay. I'll go for it. Because I'll get all the modes, except the one that gives me land, treasure, which is pretty good. I mean, they are stuck at 2 mana, so... if they don't find that 3rd land with the momentum that I have, it's not going to be good. An Ashiok would be nice. Sure. Their Excalibur can be quite tricky, but it's okay, I guess. I already have 1 Deadly Cover-Up. Okay. So I can go removal plus draw with the Tomb. Pow. Sometimes you gotta humble the enemies. So if they get the land, which they did, they might actually feel inclined to go with the Excalibur. Cause that thing is scary. They can also, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm going to kill that before it gets them more cards. I don't want to give them card advantage. 6 counters already. Okay, that's nice. Some Strategic Betrayal with Ketramose, probably what I should do. Of course, this is a bit tricky because of that Excalibur, but if they spend the whole turn, I think that's fine. Then I'll just kill it with his charm or something. Another Steam Reap wouldn't be bad because I could get the Excalibur. No, not my Ketra. Cannot believe they did this to Ketra. I'll come back from you with my Get Lost. Okay, they have 3 cards left. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Yes, I'm sure, because I need my Ketra back. So I want to exile. I guess this one, because the other one I can just jump with fishes or something. And I'll attack with this one while I can. Okay, they have 2 cards left. We still have the Restless as well, which is nice. Ooh, that one is good. But that means that they're not going to do much this turn. I guess they're going to station. Ooh, that's brave. Because I do have a removal. So I can do Excalibur. Ooh, that's so good. I should have done Enduring Innocence now that I think about it, but it's okay. Let's look at their library. Okay, pretty standard life gain deck. So I want to play the Godless Shrine. Just attack with everything. I'm gaining life. More than they are. We still have Deadly Cover-Up if needed. We still have a second Beza. We still have the Restless Fortress. That's okay. So they probably just keep trying to make this bigger. Because he does have the lifelink and all. Ooh, that's nice. They don't want... I don't know what they're trying to get. Ah, so they want to attack maybe with this one? Okay. Well, 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 well. I'll just pass here. keep this Demolition Field in mind. I don't think this Demolition Field is going to do anything just because they have only planes, looks like. Next turn should be the turn where we get them. Yeah, that's more than enough. Even with all the life gain, by the way. GG. GG. Friends, I'm going first. And I'm keeping it. Because we have Ashiok, Wicked Manipulator. I love this card. More than I should. Oh no. Okay. Breed. We have Deadly Cover Up. We can recover up from this. What is that? Trailblazer. Okay. That's not what I was thinking, but I actually have seen this deck. Ketramose is great, but... what if I stopped you for a bit? I know, this doesn't seem like super impressive. Maybe it's not. Maybe I should have just Ketramose instead, but... it just felt like what I needed to do. Okay, 3 mana. Damn, we're battle. Oof. Yeah, we need to... we know what we need to do. A board wipe. And fast. Cause like, what is this? What's this? I don't know, but it's cool. Okay. I need untapped land. They have 6 cards too many. By the way, why does it cost 3 mana? Poof. That is not good. It's kind of weird even. Another one. It has aced? Okay. Jesus. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Is it? Maybe. Okay. 8 plus 8, 16. Okay, I'm at 4. 4 is not 0. Again, need the land from top. Untapped. Okay, that does not have haste at least. Choo. Choo. Okay. This is not normal, right? It cannot be. Oh, I could have blocked with this? Oh, if I didn't realize all these exiled cards. Oh, but what? But then what's that? I go first. I'll keep it. We have a lot of removal. We don't have anything else, but we have removal. Removal for days. Okay. I guess that can be removed. Beza is nice. I do need the 4th mana though. Oh my god. If I don't get the 4th mana, I'm in trouble, friends. Malcolm. That card scared me for some reason. They have 3 maps. They better find a way, but they better not. Okay, give me a land, please. Please, please. Ooh. I don't like that. Okay, give me a land now, because otherwise... what can I do against counter magic? Not much. Come on, Arena. You know you want to give me that land. You just know it. Yes. You know what? I paid 2 life, but then I gain 4. So it's like the perfect land. Love it. Okay, so we have the Seas and the Seas. Which actually not looking too bad with all those maps. But I also have the Steam Reap, so... Is it like some fairy pirate shenanigan? They definitely are searching for lands there. 4-4 is kinda tough, but we do have the... they found the land. And it's untapped, tough. Okay, I might as well attack. Counter target spell unless it controls... Okay, I'm going to pass. Kinda have to take it. Let's see if they counter this. They probably do. Okay, that's decent. Okay, I really want to draw and gain life, not going to lie. Okay, a tomb is nice, hopefully it doesn't get countered. Okay, and we have a board wipe, which is nice, so even if they like play a bunch of stuff... Yeah, that's a good one. I'm at 17, it's not that low. They don't have access to black yet, by the way. So they probably need that for removal. Just the fact that they might have counters is the thing that... Okay, they tapped. I'll have to deadly cover up and get rid of the curiosity. Yeah, I think that's good. That way my Ashiok will be online. They will have lands, but... Okay, it's tapped. That's good, that's good. We will reset the board. Okay. I still want to scry, I guess. Oof. This land is actually not bad. I want to do the Enduring Curiosity, so... Okay, so let's see. This is their hand. So they have 2 Tide Binders, good to know. A Cairo and a Stab. Okay, and a land. Good to know. Okay. This will make my Ketramose online, so that's cool. They might want to counter my ability, I guess. On drawing, probably. That's good with Ketra. Now they can counter the ability as well, which is a bit scary, so I might as well let my... Okay. Another Ketra is not exactly ideal, but... It says indestructible. The stab is not enough. What they can do is that they can... tap it and put stun counters. That would be a bit annoying, because I don't have that much life. But then I have Beza. But then they have Tishana Tidebinder. But if they have Kaido, can they pay for the Tishana Tidebinder? I guess they can, because they have the Sanctuary. Damn, this is like a whole other mental game. It's like, what are they going to do? Not sure. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a free attack. They might go for the Kaido. Just for 3 mana, keep 4 mana up. Basically leaving enough for both Stab and Tishana. Yeah, but I guess that makes sense. Okay, maybe that's a good sign, hopefully. Not sure how, but... Right now the Tishana is annoying me a bit, I'm not going to lie. The cage doesn't do much for me. Let's start by doing this. They'll have to sacrifice the land or play a Tishana. And if they play the Tishana, then they cannot counter my ability. Now they can counter the ability of the Ketramose, but if they do, then I do Beza. Yeah, I'm okay with that, I guess. Because with Beza, I draw a card. And I gain life. She's nice. Okay, you know what? Not too bad. Now that Tishan is a bit annoying on the Kaido, not going to lie, but that's on the Ketramose, but... So they have the stab, maybe that's where they want to go with it, but I will actually do this and let them have to use that stab. Because it will still be a trade, right? And that way, like, they have to use it, and then my Ketramose is kind of online again eventually. Is this Kaido annoying? Yes, it is a lot. A lot. But hey, and they can do Tishana plus Malcolm or even Spyglass. Yeah, they can do all now. Maybe I'll just go for the Pinnacle. Kaido is such a good card. See if there's something I like. A board, and not even a board wipe, I don't know. Beza is nice. Okay, Beza is nice. They might counter this. It's honestly fair. But then I think I might be dead. So do they counter the Ketramose or the Mazemind Tome? So they countered the... Okay, so I do have Beza, which is nice. Because that will make me 16 again. If they do Malkin now, then I create fishes, so they shouldn't do it right now. Okay, and next maybe I have to go for the Pinnacle thing. It will take care of 2 creatures. The Cease will eventually draw me cards, but right now that Tishan is just doing so much work. How is it possible that that card alone is just working extra hours for no extra pay? Yeah, that makes sense, so they can attack with it. Yeah, I'll have to take it. But then I can attack back the Kaido, which is nice. Okay, a land. Could be worse. So I'll definitely attack Kaido. So that they transform this into a creature. Yeah, I think that's a good strategy. And then I Pinnacle. Okay, that makes sense. So they... No, block the other way if you're going to block. That way you can kill the Ketramose at least. Yeah, okay, so they want the Ketramose to survive. That makes some sense. The not Ketramose, the Kaito. That does make sense. Okay, the end can be promising. Although this has the X proof, but they'll probably have to minus to tap my Ketramose, I guess. And this gains me life, which is nice. I do lose 1 life, but I gain life. This is just during my turn, so I don't lose life. Maybe... yeah, maybe that's even for the best.
Control the fight. Control the outcome.
This also exhausts Planeswalkers, so that's nice. Okay, let's start by trying to attack with Beza. Okay, that's good. Let's try to draw a bit. So that way we will draw a bit and gain some life, so we'll be at 3. Not too bad. Okay, slowly but surely we are gaining some momentum. And I have the end if they play something. Okay, okay. It took time, but we got there. GG, GG. This deck is cool. I like it. Opponent goes first. I'm going to keep this. We do have some Surveil. Okay, I don't need more lands. I'm good. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity, but we have enough. Okay, some Gruul. Ooh, they whiffed. That is so good for me. Unfortunate for them, but good for me. Sometimes you guys gotta be lucky. Tersa, okay. That's a good strategic betrayal target, especially because they want to have their delirium, but I'm going to say no. They might concede when they see the strategic thing. Yeah, why not? I guess that's fine. Maybe not conceding, but getting pretty demoralized. I'm going to keep scrying just because gaining life might be relevant against Gruul. They try to be quite aggressive. Okay, I don't think they whiff a second time, right? That's fair. Not sure. Maybe I should just get lost there. Or even, yeah, get lost and then I have the Tomb. Let's do it now because this deck does have some protection spells, so now that they're tapped, we go for it. They actually don't know that they are kinda helping me with exiling stuff. We do have Ashiok, which is nice. We just need to get there. Okay, a 4/3, that's fine. I think they might need a land. Oh, but they keep that. I mean, I can Ashiok, why not? Because I can just use a 1/1 to block that wildfire thing. And then this Ashiok just keeps getting better and better. Neen Eye Curator. Actually, that can help me, potentially. What is that? Oh no! That is so bad. That is bad. Okay, that's fine. Ugh. Bit sad though. My Ashiok was out here just trying to be its best self. Okay, I guess I have to go for Beza. Which honestly is not that bad. Beza is great. Should have played the land first, then I think I would have drawn a card, but... The Curator, that's fine. We do have the End still. I don't know what shenanigans they have, but... Yeah, that's fair. I have another Beza. I'll make 2 1/1s, which is nice. And we're back to 18, which is also very cool. Let's use this opportunity to kill these. I don't know, these things just scares me quite a bit. So they have 3 cards left. That's fair. What else? Commercial district. I'll just... I'll have to double block. They might have the double strike spell, but if they do, they do. It's like, what can you do? They do. Not good, because it's a lot of damage, but... I have the End. And I have Deadly Cover-Up. Ketramose is something I could really use, I guess. This might be a bit greedy, but... What do you do against Ketramose, right? Like, what do they do? He's indestructible, it gains me life. Good luck. Might be a bit risky, but I think it's a worth risk. So they attack again and I block again with Ketramose? Sure. Not the greatest block for them. At all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's just a land, that's fine. They just want to surveil. Whatever it is they decided to keep, sure. Let's get rid of... I think Fear of Missing Out. They were like, nah. No, 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 no. GG. Okay, everyone, good games, some aftermath thoughts, let's say, just to tell you my honest opinion on the deck. Actually, I didn't put all the games here. I think there was one win that was really fast that I didn't put in the footage, but the rest of the games I used them all for the video. I only had one loss, which was that one against the Temur deck that just got a bunch of advantage with these 4-power creatures. I really want to try that one out because it seemed like a really cool deck. But other than that, deck felt pretty solid. We got over 85% win rate, which is great. Went from gold something to plat. I mean, after all, this is the new season, so it's literally my first time playing in the month. That's why my rank was a bit lower, but it was a nice jump, fast jump to plat. And I have to say, I really enjoy the deck. Only thing that I can say about it that I maybe didn't like as much is that the game sometimes felt a bit grindy. So if you're looking for a way to win games very fast, this is not going to be the deck. It's a bit more control in a sense, so it's going to take time, especially if you're playing against other more control-ish decks. It's not going to be super fast to win. But if you do like this kind of gameplay, I feel like this can have a lot of potential. It does have a learning curve. I definitely think there were times where I forgot some synergies, but you just like the Mazemind Tome and Ketramose. I don't know if I was always aware of that synergy, but you know, in the moment you just have so many things going on, and it's one of those decks that if you play more, I think you'll get better and better with it, and you'll start seeing more lines that you can do with it. Overall, I felt like it was a fun deck to play in Standard. I think it's strong, and let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!